Hey everyone, I'm gonna give you guys a link to this channel. The name of it is called Barry Cunningham. I think it's the first time I'm listening to this channel, but the host there, I'm guessing his name is Barry Cunningham, is doing an excellent job of explaining what's going on with this Democrat judge in Rhode Island that seems to be ordering Trump to pay the SNAP benefits out of a contingency fund, right? So the way this guy explains it on the channel, in order for Trump to use those, the law says, right, that in order for Trump to access those contingency funds, okay, the underlying account must be funded, okay? So Trump can't legally access that money while the government is closed and unfunded. So the judge didn't actually order Trump to use that money. Basically, the judge suggested it, told Trump to come back with with a plan to use this money. And the reason why this guy Barry Cunningham explains is because if the judge had issued a formal order telling Trump to use up that money that he can't legally do because the account is not funded. Okay, basically, if the judge had issued an order, the judge would be breaking the law, and this would be an impeachable offense that could get the judge removed from her position. Okay, so the judge, being aware of this, what the judge did is basically suggesting to Trump to use this money. So Trump didn't, because now remember, a lot of this is playing out in the media. The judge didn't want to come out and say, "Hey, can't do it, won't do it." The judge, Trump, basically told his lawyers to go back and ask this judge how he's supposed to do this. Okay, so it's basically throwing it back to the judge, and essentially he's asking for an order. Hey, you tell us how to do it, put it in a formal order, and I'll follow it. Okay. So that's what's going on in the background with this SNAP benefits. I initially, when I first heard about this, it sounded to me like Trump was like capitulating to the Democrats. Why did he seem so eager to pay the SNAP benefits? To follow why, because it was seeming like he was being very eager to follow the judge's order, right? So I didn't realize what was going on with that. But the reason for this is because the judge is asking Trump to do something that's illegal, access funds that are not available, that he should not be accessing while the government is shut down because it's unfunded. And Trump, instead of telling the judge no, basically threw it back to the judge and is telling the judge, "Hey, I'd be happy to do this. Just explain to me exactly how I'm supposed to do it so I have it on record," and all that. So yeah, I'll put a link below. Really interesting, the way this is playing out. What I suspect is going to happen is that the Democrats are going to cave following the election on November 5th. So November 6th, I think that's when they'll completely collapse and they'll cave. They're probably hoping to keep the facade of resistance up to try and get some votes, to try and maybe hold on to some of the positions that are up for election. That's what I think they're trying to do with this, and I think they're going to give up on Thursday. Our job is to troll the shit out of them. I mean, I'm out there. I'm on all their sites. I'm telling them, no, don't give up. No, don't submit to Trump. Okay, don't open the government. That's the fun thing to do, guys. So I'll talk to you all soon. Again, I'll put this link down below in the comments and in the description. Check it out. Let me know what you think in the comments.